Good morning, Zio here, and today we talk about CD Projekt Red, GOG to be specifically, their storefront, and their change in refund policy. Because, quite frankly, it is nice to see pro-consumer moves happening in the gaming world, so let's get into it, shall we? Now, yesterday, we talked about some anti-consumer stuff, where games were being pulled out of GeForce Now and stuff, either whether it's based in ignorance or just greed on the developer's part, where they're just like, look, if we can't make money for letting people stream the game they already bought from us elsewhere, we're not going to let it go on that service. Anyway, so we got good news for a change. We have GOG.com from CD Projekt Red, which of course is a storefront implementing a new refund policy. It is a nice 30-day refund policy regardless of how much time you've played in the game. And wow, that's pretty dang cool. But everyone at GOG believes in games first approach means that every part of our store is designed with gamers in mind. And after your purchase, safely and satisfaction comes first for us. The latest update to our voluntary refund policy adds another piece to this customer-friendly experience, and it's all summed up in one sentence. Starting now, you can get a full refund up to 30 days after purchasing a product, even if you downloaded it, launched it, and played. That's it. It's important for us to say that this update is possible thanks to the respect for all the times and hard work put into creating the games you buy on GOG.com and playing by the rules. We're grateful for that and encourage you to continue to do so. For more details, please contact, anyway. But anyway, that's pretty nice. It's a pro-consumer move from GOG. It's nice to see pro-consumer moves actually happening out there, for one. But of course, not everybody is happy with this. Unfortunately, there are developers ringing the alarm bells and other people ringing alarm bells at such a thing as well. Because, naturally, something like this can be abused, possibly. We're talking about GOG, where you can download games with the DRM free versions of said games, and it's possible that somebody could download it, beat the game, and then ask for a complete refund afterward. How likely that's going to be? Probably not so much. To be totally honest, people who are trying to download free games and such and get free games are pirating the games anyway. The likelihood of people actually doing that are pretty low as it is, but there can always be that one person. And developers were freaking out about changes like this, like when Steam started implementing their 15 day refund policy. I can't remember what it is, and 2 hours of gameplay. So you could play up to 2 hours of gameplay and still ask for a full refund of the product. And of course, the same developers were ringing the alarm bells of how this is going to be abused, this is horrible, people are just they're not gonna play it. And you can go down the aisle and argument and make the argument of, well, if you don't make a shit game, people aren't going to refund it. I mean, as simple as that. In some regards, you can see that with World of Warcraft 3 Reforged, where people were refunding that in droves, of course. And they had to essentially flip an automated switch to just make it happen because they were getting bombarded by it. But people could go ahead and abuse the system, and I think there's probably stopgaps in place to do that. So if you happen to have an account on there and you find yourself being refunding like multiple games, really quick in succession, a few days here, a few weeks there, or whatever, they'll put a stopgap and go, look, you've refunded way too many, can't do it anymore. But GOG, of course, has promised the developers that they're not going to be losing a whole lot of anything, and they're going to take care of all that stuff. So we'll just have to see how that plays out, of course. But I think that's about it on that. It's a pro-consumer move. Some developers are quite scared on it, but when it comes down to it, when Steam did theirs, there was also the alarm bells ringing of how this can be abused. And it turned out to be a complete net positive for gaming in general and on Steam, where, when customers feel that they have more control over, not getting a lemon, especially when it comes to gaming in general, there's not a whole lot of things that we can do when it comes to getting a game that is just utter trash, whether it's got game-breaking glitches or whatever the case is, whether it's unfinished and stuff. For the most part, especially here in the States, you buy a game, you're stuck with it. You don't get to return it. That was definitely a bigger thing back in the day when you bought discs. As you open the disc, they won't let you take it back unless there's some kind of physical damage, and then they will replace it with the exact same disc. So you bought a lemon, you're stuck with that lemon. So as things advance, technology of course advances, and everything else of that nature, having refund policies that advance as well with it is a good thing. Anyway, I guess that's going to be it from me. I will talk to y'all later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.